Hello guys, welcome back to another live. And this time I'm almost finishing with this car. Only missing to check the transmission oil. And yesterday was leaking oil from the crankshaft pulley. So I'm gonna be fixing that. After that I'm gonna be putting the bumper. When I remove that it should be leaking. But it's not leaking right now. You see the leak? I add a little bit more because basically it should be not dripping, it should be like spilling a lot. So that's why I add a little bit more. So I'm gonna be putting now back the lock, and then one more thing that I need to replace, and then this car is out. I need to replace this seal. Yes, I couldn't do it because it was hot. I know a flathead, it can damage it, but I only hitting it, it's low, not that strong. I'm gonna start it without the crank to see if it leaks. All right, that's good. I'm gonna turn it off because if not, the pressure is gonna push it back out. I'm gonna take it with me really fast so you can see that it's not leaking. By the way, for the new people or for the people who just joined, this engine sounds good. Everything is good with this engine. The only thing that is leaking from the rear main seal, which is that one, um, basically is leaking oil through between the transmission. But I'm gonna be putting this engine because last night, in the live last night, somebody it was helping me with the engine from the other Veloster that I just removed. Basically, this one it was knocking. So I'm trying to find out if it is knocking for sure or not. whoever always need to lose this quick, quick, whatever, quick plug-in high pressure fuel pump, use this. The best thing to remove it. One of the things I need to replace is the seal that goes over here too, but I need to remove the coolant first because it got oil. Look at this. Look how hot it is, the engine. I'm just only swapping this engine just to make sure that this one, the crankshaft is still good. If not, it's gonna go to the machine shop. I'm just putting it just to make sure that it's good. Because I didn't leave it running for a while, so I was knocking, thinking that was the crankshaft. But if I leave it running for like 20, 25 minutes and still knocking, then is crankshaft rods or whatever. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be stopping over here. If you guys wanna continue watching this live builds that I do, subscribe. So if you guys wanna be watching me build this back and starting it, at least you guys saw that in 2 hours and 33 minutes, I put the car inside, remove everything, remove the engine, and put another engine on it. I will be listening to it to see if it's damaged for sure the crankshaft or not. I said that it is damaged, but somebody yesterday messed up with my head a little bit in a good way. So he was telling me that maybe the oil it didn't lubricate it in the top, and that's why it was knocking. If it doesn't work, then this one is gonna be going back up, which I already fixed all the issues, and the engine is good. And then this one is gonna be obviously tearing apart. All right, guys, I'm gonna be logging out. Have a good night. Be safe.